Okay, shall we begin?
Let's start. Okay, it's about to get serious. Let me take this off.
Guy, be serious. Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, and my name is Ike, and this is my guy.
Ah, yeah. Hi.
Feel my talk now. What's all this?
Sorry, this female can will stress me today. So I don't really like shouts. But hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
I said earlier that it took getting married, getting pregnant, yeah, and that's supposed to be like the end. But let's just let the cat out of the bag. So it took all of that to bring us here.
We've tried to do this video since how many years now? For 7 years. But we're here now. Let's.
That's all that matters. So,
okay, and so I think you can subscribe. I mean,
yeah,
if you
if you're watching this, wow, you're about to get a first-hand peek into our story.
Yeah, our story.
We're going to be telling our story, our experiences, our story.
We're going to be talking to you about our journey from marriage and to where we are now, because we're in a very, very, very interesting phase of our lives now.
Yes, we are.
And we have a lot to say, so we just said, let's just do video. I mean, the talk is too much in our chest.
It's a lot.
All right. So, in this first
of all, how do you do this thing? These hi guys people talking in front of a camera is a lot.
Sorry. Just relax, just feel at home. Okay, so in this pilot episode, we're going to be talking about
yeah, seriously now.
Being just married, living apart,
yeah,
and so many other things in the beginning phase of our marriage.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes. Of course, that's not exactly where our story started from.
Of course,
for the sake of the goal of why we are starting this.
Yeah.
Direction we are going to take it from, or that I'm going to begin our story from.
Starting from there.
Yeah, starting from there. Us getting married.
Okay, I think you start from. Let's fast forward from wedding and everything.
Yeah.
To living apart after wedding.
Yes.
How was it for you? Ladies first, you start.
Long distance marriage. So yes, long distance marriage. No matter how well they sell it to you, don't buy it. That's what I would say. Don't buy it. It's one of the toughest things, and you may not really understand how cut
What? You're saying you may not really understand how.
Okay. You may not really understand how tough it can be. Yes, let's put it that way. You may not really understand how tough it can be until you start living with your spouse and you realize, like, what was I thinking all this while?
I'm telling you, like okay, so
it's definitely, sorry, I didn't know what to say, but now I know a lot.
You stand me before, now you're cutting me.
It's definitely you shortchanging yourself. Yeah.
So living apart for a newlywed couple is shortchanging yourself.
Yeah, I say no. From
Adela 2023.
Yeah.
Okay, so we started living apart because before we got married, I was based in Lagos.
Our lives already set up in
I was living in Lagos.
States.
She was in Ibadan, and our work life was peculiar to those different states.
Exactly.
And we thought that it's not a big deal after all. We're dating long distance, so
it's not the same.
It's not. I mean,
especially because things have started to happen.
But now I was first of all like, we can run it at least. Let's just take some months to just let me take some months to get ready so that she can come and meet me in Lagos.
Yeah,
it wasn't a good idea because first of all, the idea that I was married and still living like a bachelor was stressful to me. Like, okay, I've waited this long to get married. Not too long. Yeah, long in terms of.
Phoebe would disagree with you.
I waited this long.
Hi, Phoebe.
I waited this long and we're now married, and you know, it's I'm still not married really.
Exactly.
Because you realize
exactly.
that
So
I'm actually living alone.
It's two conflicting feelings.
Yeah.
Even when we try to make it work like that, to say, okay, you travel over sometimes.
Sometimes, every time.
Travel over.
Every travel
Okay,
over sometimes.
in fact, yeah, sorry.
Every blessed, every 2 market days, I was traveling to Ibadan.
You traveled over many times, and then my job wasn't as flexible. My job at the time wasn't as flexible. So
My job wasn't flexible, but as a sacrificial guy, I made a lot of sacrifices to make this work.
so flexible. So yeah, so he could make the trip down to Ibadan more times than I could to Lagos.
Yeah,
Even when he came, it still felt like we were dating.
yeah.
It still felt like we were dating. It felt like he came to visit.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't the same, honestly.
it wasn't at all.
And
it wasn't.
yeah, so it took us like some months to start realizing that we really have to, come be together. We have to be together. So she started processing her resignation.
Yeah.
We're reluctant because if you resign from your job in Ibadan, where you
Like
get a
coming
job,
to start over in Lagos. I've never lived in Lagos.
Yeah, she's never lived.
Before now.
she's never lived in a mega city.
You take that back. But like I said, I've never lived in Lagos before now. So coming to Lagos was like, gosh, am I ready for the Lagos life? Like, I don't like stress, I'm a queen.
So
So shy because man, I end up in Lagos.
you come, Abi, you don't come.
I have already admit because man. What?
So yeah, and so it didn't take us long to realize that we had to be together, and so we started to process, the resignation and all that, and I think we agreed on a date that she was going to resign,
Yeah.
but we kept shifting the dates, and that's it now.
Because
Let me go.
coconut head.
Let me go all preaching now because it's necessary.
Yeah.
Like I had fears as to oh my god, I've not moved to exactly the kind of house I wanted to be in when I got married,
Yeah.
but those fears are just limiting you really, like
Exactly.
like especially
And,
if you have somebody that really loves you and cares about you. I'm talking to you. If you have somebody that loves you, you really shouldn't be afraid because love and fear cannot really, they don't go. Love and fear don't go. Yeah, so
Preach.
and once you have somebody that loves you and believes in you, especially when a woman believes in you,
Yeah.
try your best to make everything right. I try my best to make everything right, but you don't trust in your own power.
Exactly.
And I would later understand that when she came to Lagos, things started becoming better really because she was there. Honestly, I was just struggling on my own, and when she came, things were just soft.
Sister favor here. Good thing here.
So yeah, we don't recommend it.
Yeah, we don't.
And get married, don't stay apart as much as you can.
Strongly unrecommended.
Unrecommended, like as much as is within your power, stay together.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so moving from that, the next thing is
Yes, one sorry, he left at that part. One of the major motivations for us agreeing that it was just time is what we're about to enter into now.
yeah. God had to make it happen this way. So when we got married, we talked about when do you want to have a child and all that, and we agreed that let's just enjoy our life for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Or was it 3 years? We said
No, like a year.
1 year 6 months.
Yeah, 1 year 6
Yeah,
months.
he said 1 year 6 months
Just
before we
to,
start.
If my family watches this video, I'm going to deny everything I just said now.
Because the family will be like, don't wait, start.
And I told them I agreed, but no, I didn't.
So yeah, we agreed to wait for about 1 year 6 months before we start having a child, as if we're the one that decides when the child will come. Of course, we said we're not going to do family planning because we had so many side effects about some family planning.
So
You want to talk about that? Are you shy? Why didn't you do family planning? Tell the world why you didn't do family planning.
seeing how well that worked.
The family did not plan the way they planned it.
He didn't plan nothing.
Okay, so we said we're going to
Yeah.
just I'm just going to do withdrawal method, you know.
Man, this is really diving deep, but
Yeah, I mean, like, really.
Let's just be
it's-
honest.
Yeah, I was going to withdraw, you know, but
Yeah, 1 year and a few months later. Ta-da! Go see baby girl.
bundle of joy. So, so when we first, let's talk about when we first discovered that we were pregnant.
Okay.
How did you feel?
Wow.
Or should we show them the
feel-
video
I mean,
of how you felt? I think I still have that video.
shut up, mouth. I feel if a rush of emotions as you ask now, because although it seems so far away, it's still, I mean, it feels so
That was
so near.
January or
to,
February? No, we discovered February.
yeah, we discovered in February, and
Was it February we discovered?
yeah,
Yeah.
that we officially had to like just confirm, even though of course the woman instinct, if you will, already I just knew that this off feeling I was feeling, I was pregnant. I didn't want to admit it. I wanted to not be pregnant, so like with everything. But yeah, I guess man proposes now.
God postponed.
Yeah. He do postpone the proposal.
Yeah, so so you know, she was feeling a little bit funny
Yeah,
up and down.
feeling
So we just said,
off.
okay, you know what, just
And what's
I
the
think-
worst- what's the
you
worst
take
that
the
can
test.
happen?
You tell me before you took the test.
Yeah, I told you that I'd gotten the test strip
Yeah, yeah.
and I take the test. You asked that we wait before we took the test because I mean it was a lot for him to
I was in
where
Lagos.
he was in Lagos, I was in Ibadan. So I mean I wished it was something that we were together to do.
But
Well,
yeah.
It is what it is. It was what it was. I wish we were together when we found out, but we weren't. And yeah, it just what it was.
Yeah.
And
So she took the test.
yes, exactly. I took the test that morning, wishing above
It was
all
negative.
things, I won't see two pink lines, or is it red lines now? But lo and behold, after a few seconds, I saw 2 pink lines. I just felt like I got dizzy almost immediately, like, oh my god, this is really happening. I'm ready for many things. Being a mother wasn't. If I'd said it was the last thing on the list, that would mean that at least it was on the list.
It wasn't
At that
even on the
moment,
list.
it wasn't even on the list. Did you get? So, yes, I took the test, and then imagine that I had to call him on video. I had to make a video call to tell him. So it didn't really help matters with the peak of emotions that I was feeling.
I can't remember where I was when you called me.
You were home.
I was home, right?
Yeah, you were home.
So she
It was-
called
it was
me.
a Saturday morning.
Oh, okay. So she called me, and like she wants to show me something. I'm like,
No. Of course, I'd already told you that I was going to take the test.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you
then
told me you're taking the test and you want to show me, and she showed me the 2 red and pink lines or whatever.
and then my husband say, "What does it mean?"
Like I know that at that point my head went blank. Like, okay, 2 lines, 1 line. Which one is the which save? I forgot as I went blank. I was like, what does it mean?
It means your life has changed forever, love.
She said it means positive.
It
I
means
said,
positive.
okay. At that point she was already crying.
Of course,
Yes,
the
yes,
waterworks.
She was crying, and
It was.
I felt I didn't want.
Oh my God.
I wasn't ready for pregnancy too.
Neither
but-
was I.
Somebody had to be a man among both of us. So I strung my face. I said, "Don't worry, everything will be okay." But in my mind, I was like, "God, will it be okay?" Like I was like, "Baby, don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry. I mean, we're married
Yes.
and
So
we had sex, so
nobody will ask me where I got it from.
yeah." But you know, after that call, I just sank in my bed. Not like I was sad that she was pregnant, but I was scared,
Yeah.
nervous,
Wishing that.
wishing that it didn't come at this time.
It's
Okay,
a,
so
it's a long story. So.
it's a long story, so we're going to cut it short here. We're going to stop here, and in the next
Yeah.
episode that will come out next week, we'll talk about how the journey went from there, how we got to accept the reality, how we adjusted to it, how difficult it was.
Yeah.
But I would say one thing
Yeah.
before this episode ends.
Because we didn't later get to be together until I was, I think, in my 6th month.
6 months. That's story from daddy, really. Looking at it.
You should watch the next episode.
So what's the next episode? Thank you for watching this episode. There's so much to say, so we just broke it down so that it doesn't bore you.
Not like we could ever be bored. Yeah.
Okay, but what's the next episode? See you next time, and subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Thank ya.
Mwah.
Bye. Welcome to our YouTube our YouTube channel.
This is how we're starting it. You now do montada, do that starts recording.
Please help us reduce your voice.
We're
Sorry.
recording.
No,
No,
help us reduce your voice. We're recording something.
Sorry, thank you.
Please.
It's a long story.
It's a long story, so we're going to cut it short here.
Yeah.
And in the next episode that will come out next week,